Alright guys, well it's been 11 days since my rusty, moldy, trusty Leatherman and sheath has been soaking in this stuff. That's right, Ballastol. So this will be the conclusion video to see if this helped my problem. So there's still a pool of liquid in here in the bottom, so I'm going to try not to dump that out. Just want the tool and sheath. There we go. Alright, so I have another cloth here, and I have old toothbrush, which I use my gun kit just for scrubbing stuff. And I'm just going to scrub the outside here and wipe it down and see what we got. But just from soaking in there, all the mold and stuff did come off the sheath. It looks very good. Let me change the angle here a little bit for you. There we go. Sitting Indian style on the floor, so I don't want to get this crap on my table. Not that it's bad for the table, it's just I don't want to have to clean it off. Alright. Well, I'm just scrubbing this for a little bit. This seems boring, but sheath actually looks really good. Let me wipe it down and just show it to you. I don't need to fool around with this too much. But it looks exactly how it did before it was subjected to all that abuse and weather and moisture. It smells fine. Actually, believe it or not, I can still smell the leather through the Ballastol. So, the Ballastol itself actually made this really supple. I'll go back and put some Oben-Offs on this to make it even better, but it's not dry or cracking or anything. It's actually in really good condition right now. Button snap works just fine. The finish is just fine. There's still a nice sheen to it. So this certainly helped, Ballastol anyway, certainly helped fix the sheath up. Just clean underneath that loop. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that definitely worked for the sheath perfectly. Let's take a look at the tool itself. Wipe this down a little bit. It's not so drenched with that. Now believe it or not, you remember how much liquid was in that bag. This leather must have soaked up some of that liquid. Now the bag, although there's a seal on it, if you notice I did poke a hole through the side of the bag with the tool in the second part of this series, so I know some of it might have evaporated that way. But yeah, this is nice and moist. Oh, it's moist. As well as Ballastol. So let me wipe some of this off. It's a little too wet for my liking. Alright. Right away, just opening it, I could tell the difference. It's completely lubed up now. I mean, as far as the tool's functionality, it functions just like it did on day one when I got it new. The Ballastol really did get in all the nooks and crannies, at least in the pivot area. So functionality-wise, it's perfect. I was really interested in seeing if this rust will come off. See on the edge there. So with our brush, this is a very soft bristle brush. If I took a wire brush or something, actually, you know what? Even with this, holy crapola, it's taking that right off. Well, surface rust. Well, how about that? That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So all that rust over there was surface rust, and it doesn't look like it even pitted. Hot damn, that's exactly what I wanted to happen, and I'm very pleasantly surprised. So I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. I thought that'd be all discolored and stuff, but that came right off after soaking. I don't think it's necessary to really soak it for as long as I did. To be quite honest, I just got busy with other stuff. I did the camping trip, which, by the way, I was camping on family property. So it was actually camping. I know some people are like, "It's not camping." Look at that yard, you're camping in your backyard. Well, it's not really a backyard, so to speak, but nonetheless, spend the day and night in a tent with my girlfriend and had an amazing time. It was wonderful. Cooked the hot dogs on the barbecue pit and did some fishing, did a little nature hike, looking for wild edibles, stuff like that. Pretty cool. A lot of fun. But anyway, no, it's not hardcore camping in the middle of the woods, get lost kind of stuff. I'll be doing that next summer. Hopefully I won't get lost. Gotta be able to come back and upload my videos, right? But anyway, yeah, that's what was available to me at the moment, so I had a blast camping. Anyway, so this tool is in really good shape. Oh, I see some more rust right here. Some surface rust. Right at the base here. Let's see if I can't wipe that off. Now this is all just grit. In fact, some of this will wipe off as well from the ballast sitting on there. Let me scrub it first though. Right here though in the corner is some surface rust. Let's see if I can't get that. On our file. This is where a stiffer bristle texture on the brush would be more effective. Well, some of it wiped off. Actually, a lot of the crap on the file wiped off too from that ballast. That was very effective. It was very nice. So I might have to come in and use a more aggressive brush for that. But it did clean it up pretty nice though. So yeah, I'll come back. It's not a big deal though. File's still functional. This is just all metal dust and metal filings from me using this before. But you know, overall, I am extremely, extremely happy. Let's check out our blade. Still completely saturated. So we're going to carefully wipe that down. We'll take all the tools out and wipe all those down as well. And there's a little bit of rust on the spine here. Get that brush. Again, might want to come in with a stiffer bristle, plastic still, so you don't want to scratch up your surface too much. Unless you really don't care what it looks like. In that case, you wouldn't be scrubbing it anyway. You just leave it as is. These Leathermans, all Leathermans I should say, not just this particular model, the Wave, I like to save these blades. I rarely ever use the blades in my multi-tools. I like to keep them razor sharp with their factory edge, if not sharpen them up or strap them up even sharper when I first get them as backup knives. Because I always have other knives on me, it's never necessary for me to use this, and I like to just have it available to me at all times in case my main blades get dulled up or something. I always have a nice sharp edge. So that's pretty much it. This was a complete success. Let's try some of these tools real quick, because I know that these were stiff before. They definitely loosened up. Wow, that's like night and day from what it used to be. Let's try our scissors. I know that was bad last time. Really, really easy to get those open. There's a little bit more rust here. Let me see if I can show you that. Closer. Right there. Can't miss it. Let's wipe that off. And it literally is wiping off. How about that? Beautiful. Let's try the other side. Man, there's a hell of a lot of ballast on here. It's still all slick. I'm gonna have to keep wiping this down, and I'll probably get another rag to do this as well, since this rag's starting to get too damp with the stall. Let's just call it. No, let's not call it that. It's ballast stall. That's what we'll call it. All right, let's check the other side for our tools to see if they're too stiff. And not too bad at all. Wipe that down. There's our bit driver. Oh, that one's still pretty stiff in there. And just snap my nail right off if I try to get it out. So this thing is, that one's stuck in there. Almost. There we go. Yeah, that one's still really stiff, so. And I know there's enough ballast in there to get into that pivot, so there might just be some deeper rust issues in there, that particular tool. Well, might go back and spray just that one area, because it's a possibility that it just didn't get into that one spot. Because this tool is still a little stiff. Pushing all the way down. Actually, you know what? It's not too bad once I did that. Maybe I wasn't grasping it enough. I don't know. Let's put all the tools back. Unlock them. Wipe this down some more, because I'm still getting all over my hands. Let me go try this again. Alright. So I come in. I got my bit driver. That's good. Open, locked. There we go. Much better. It's stiff enough where it's not going to accidentally come out or rattle or anything, but I can get it now. I don't know what the deal was with that. I don't know why I couldn't get it at first, but anyway, much better. Let's unlock these tools, put all these back. This thing is still juicing on me. Good Lord. So anyway, that's pretty much it though. I'm extremely, extremely happy with the ballastol treatment, the ballastol soaking of this Leatherman Wave. It is like it was the day before it went outside. So, very cool. Go right back into the sheath. I'm particularly impressed on how the ballastol worked with the leather. I know some people were concerned because it's water-based. Most liquids are water-based. It was not an issue at all. It worked beautifully on the leather. So now I have a nice functional Leatherman Wave again in a perfect Leatherman sheath. So there you go. You might even see me EDC this just for kicks, for old time's sake. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your time as always. And I hope you have a great day. I will see you soon. Take care.